start with the very first question, that what is the HRM and its functions. So HRM is a specialized and organized branch of management that concerns with the acquisition, development and coordination of the people at workforce. So it deals with the uh, orientation, induction, recruitment of employees and developing skills. It also deals with the task managing workforce efficiently. It motivates employees to make their attitudes better and positive towards the organization. It is organized in such a manner that the employees will give their best to the organization, and HRM ensures the availability of eligible workforce, and also uh, it put right person at the right job. And the activities that HRM performs are human resource planning. Here you can see it. Human resource planning. It is a process. I will elaborate all of these uh, in detail. Human resource planning is a process in which company identifies the vacant position in the company, or whether the company has excess or shortage of the employees or staff, and deal with this problem subsequently. Then job analysis. Job analysis is a process of designing job where evaluations are made regarding the data collected on a job, and it gives elaborate description about each and every job in the company. Then recruitment and selection. With respect to the information collected from job analysis, company advertise, prepare advertisement and publish it on various social media platforms. Then the number of applications are received and interviews are conducted, and eligible and able persons are chosen. Then the induction and orientation. After selecting employees, an induction or orientation program is organized in which employees are updated about the background of the company, and also introduced with the other uh, employees or persons of the company. Then training and program. In this process, employees have to undergo training programs which assist them to put a better performance on the job. Okay, then performance appraisals. Performance appraisal is a process, and that is, you can understand by this example, when employees complete their 1 year in the company, then performance appraisal is organized to check their performance, and according to these appraisals, their promotions, incentives, increments are decided in the salary. Then the last one, compensation planning and remuneration. Compensation planning. Under compensation planning and remuneration, rules and regulations are related to the compensation, and related aspects are taken care of. It is a duty of HRM department to look into the compensation planning and remuneration. Now let's second question of my presentation is difference between PM and HRM. First of all, we should know that the PM stands for personal management, whereas HRM stands for human resource management. These both things are different from each other. The difference can be estimated from their scope. So let's have a look on their scope. First of all, PM, personal management. The scope of personal management is limited. We can say that PM has limited job scope, and thus it performs record keeping duties and functions designed to maintain proper employment conditions. In personal management, employee is viewed as tool. Personal management is a part of management that deals with the recruitment, hiring, staffing, compensation and development of workforce. It focuses on planning, handling and controlling resources. It also deals with the administrative function of personnel to achieve business goals. And when human resource management was not prevalent, the payroll management, staffing, and employee were taken care by the personnel management. Thus, it is also called traditional personnel management. The primary functions that personnel management performs are operative and managerial. Activities that are concerned with the procurement, development, and welfare of employee, collective bargaining, job analysis are basic operative functions, and planning, controlling, directing, motivating, coordination are the basic managerial functions performed by personnel management. On the other hand, human resource management has a scope of its own performance. Human resource management is a specialized and organized branch of management that concerns with the acquisition, development, and coordination of the people at the workforce. It is designed in such a manner that employees will give their best to the organization. It ensures that availability. It ensures the availability of eligible workforce because it put right person at the right job. Activities that HRM perform are recruitment and selection, training and development, salary and wages, appraisals, assessments, etc. So the main difference is personnel management treats employee as tool, whereas human resource management treat employee as an asset. Decision making process is very slow in personnel management, but similarly decision making process is very fast in human resource management. In personnel management there is a piecemeal distribution of initiatives, and in HRM there is the integrated distribution of initiatives. And in personnel management, negotiations are based on collective bargaining with union leaders. Conversely, in human resource management there is no any need of collective bargaining because every employee has his contract in which rules and regulations are written, so there is no any need of collective bargaining. And also the pay is based on job evaluation in personnel management. Conversely, pay is based on performance evaluation in human resource management. So we can say that human resource management has completely superseded personnel management, as we can say that human resource management is the latest version of personnel management. I hope the question has been clear. Now the question, what are the responsibilities of a line manager? So we should know that the duty of a manager is to direct and motivate the team. So it involves such as steps including delegating effectively. Delegation is a key to motivate employees. An effective manager do delegation as a skill to improve productivity of overall output of the team. For more achievement, managers allow their teammates to take on responsibility. Delegation effectively is a key to motivate employees, stop feeling engaged, challenge and begin to develop their skills and to step their comfort zone. Team becomes more effective and take on greater responsibilities and create space for managers to complete their tasks which only they can complete. And the second responsibility is giving feedback. Timely and regularly feedback is a constant requirement for a line manager. An effective feedback shies away from personalities, shines a light on behavior by focusing on a specific task, offering feedback on what was done well and what could be done differently. So, constructive feedback motivates and improves output and develops skills. Third responsibility of a line manager is day-to-day management. Managing team needs a long-term thinking, direction, and development. The day-to-day decisions you make will be equally important to your success, regardless how well you planned. and unexpected can occur several difficulties and problems for your team, whether it is people or processes. So it is important to solve all these problems fairly and professionally. And the third duty is having difficult the fourth responsibility is having difficult conversations. Managing staff can be challenging, particularly when needing to conduct difficult conversation with the team members. A manager will need to deal with variety of situations, including conflicts between colleagues, personal problems, and poor performances. Approaching such conversation needs a degree of emotional intelligence or confidence. So, for handling and dealing with these kind of situations, a manager should be confident and intelligent. Fifth responsibility of a line manager. So, if a team wants to achieve its goal, its vision, each individual of that team should be regularly managed and appraised. So, each team member should meet in a great standards to complete the task on time and the required quality. Managing people can be rewarding, exciting, challenging. Effective performance management can increase productivity, reduce staff turnover, and nurture a culture of success. So, to do so, a manager will need to master all these key responsibilities. And also, the vision and direction of the team should be clear for achievement of success. Fourth question of my presentation is responsibilities of HR manager. HR manager is a person who is almost responsible for the uh, development of the organization. The work of HR manager is to recruit, select, and or salary discussion, also organizing induction orientation programs, and also performance appraisals. So through recruitment and selection process, he choose right person for the right job, and then he discuss the salary of the person, and he has to choose a high profile person and a minimum salary according to the budget of the organization. Then he has to organize induction orientation programs in which he has to update the entire employees, means staff, about the background of the company, and also he has to update them about the HR policies and how they will be provided incentives, increments in salaries, and also how they will be promoted. Then he sent them for trainings, and after completing 1 year, he choose he actually check their performances, and according to their performance appraisals, he decide increments, salaries, and incentives of those employees. So these are the basic duties of HR manager, and this was my last question of my presentation, and I hope for the best. I have given my best. Thank you very much.